At small forward, at 6'6", number 5, Eddie Jones. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 42, Kevin Love.
There's so much excitement for these teams and for their fan bases on day one of the season.
That's typical for all fan bases on the opening day of the season. I mean, the whole season is in front of you. Optimism runs high for just about everybody.
Now Sacramento starting 5. LeBron James is out there with Havlicek. Then it's Kareem, and it's Andre Kirilenko, and it's Pettit in at the power forward. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Back to James. Makes it off the glass.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pippen down low. Working on James. Pass to Mikan. Bryant, that's a two-pointer. Hits the jumper in space.
Bryant demonstrating how confident he is, because to me it looks like he feels he can score whenever he wants to. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's the Clippers. And here is Bryant, covered by Havlicek. Bryant passes to Mikan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
And the Clippers have possession after LeBron James's miss. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's LeBron, and there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. On defense, the Clippers. It's a 3-point game.
Who's watching here?
Here's LeBron. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Bryant has the open look, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Here's James. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
James against Pippen. And stolen by James. And now Sacramento on the break. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
And how about top 5 in terms of points off turnovers? Nobody better at turning defense into offense.
You talked about their steals, and defense really was a focus for them. They went out there with the goal of making things as uncomfortable as possible for their opponents. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Love. Here's Mikan. 6 to shoot. Back to Love. From the arc. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Pass to Pettit. John Havlicek on the wing. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Pettit, good. Pettit's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Pippen. Hasn't made one yet.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but it doesn't matter.
Mullins checked in for Jones. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Andre Kirilenko. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Another miss by Love. Kings leading now by 5. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Ryan against SGA. And he dunks it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 4th, the Clippers.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And, boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Mullen kicks to Bryant. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Johnson's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Outside, SGA. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And Kobe can score from anywhere on the floor, especially dangerous from inside.
Out to the right wing. Morning kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo is screen on Pippen. SGA from outside.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Johnson outside. Pass to Kobe. And here's Pippen. Now here is Mullen. Back to Pippen. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's against Mullen. Outside, SGA. Mutombo is screen on Pippen. Out to Carter. SGA passes to Mourning. Here's SGA. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Kings lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge. And
LeBron does it again.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Back to Johnson. Outside Anthony. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
And it's Carter missing. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Warriors. To the paint, here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for LeBron. Kareem with the slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys, but this is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update. Pass to SGA. Back to LeBron. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Mullen kicks to Anthony. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. There's no question, Clark, Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
And the Kings making a change here. Havlicek is checked in. So Anthony nails both of them. Here's Rice. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to James. The 11-footer. That shot is off. Clippers trail by 5. Shays the pass to Wade. Here's Johnson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Abdul-Jabbar dishes to James. James with a powerful jam.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Outside Anthony. And now the Kings fast break. Ahead. Bennett the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 3-on-3. Pass to Anthony. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Outside, James. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Sacramento moving it around. Mullen against LeBron. 4 on the clock. Too much strength. LeBron powering his way inside.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we've got a breakdown showing the average 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Clippers.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Here's feeling it out a bit. That's the morning. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Shades. Now here's Wade. Outside Anthony. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by David Robinson.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Robinson a screen on Wade. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Pierce. Robinson sets a screen for Pierce. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Mullen. To the inside. Here's Shea, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Typically unselfish play that time by Mullen, moving the ball around to help his team find a good shot.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things.
All right, I am here. My apologies. What's going on, everybody? Obviously, we have the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Sacramento Kings going on right now.
The Clippers.
Boy, it was a long year. And
so what I'm going to do is I am going to stream this series right now, and then I will stream the Miami Heat versus the Hornets at around maybe 4 o'clock, maybe 4:30. So just to have a little break in between and stuff like that.
Throws it down.
That's what we're going to do today.
Warning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw
What's
it
going
down.
on, everybody? How's everybody enjoying this game right now? It's a close game. I was watching it on my phone while I was doing what I had to do.
107 left in the first half of the game.
And I just saw a lot of LeBron for Sacramento.
That one goes in.
A lot of
just no resistance inside.
But that's to be known. He is the
straight buffet.
Heart and soul of that team.
Load the plate.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it sure is. Plenty of second
without him, I don't know what they would be. They are solely.
Defense still continues to back away.
They're strongest when LeBron is playing at his best, as we all know. And then for LA, I don't honestly know who is being dominant right now, but I would assume it's probably somebody like Kobe or D-Wade, Melo, maybe.
10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
What's everybody's predictions? Who do y'all think will be the team to advance to the Western Conference Finals? I am not necessarily rooting for any team in particular, but if I had to give my opinion on who I would like to see in the Western Conference Finals, it would obviously be the LA Clippers, just because we have yet to see Corey play in the Conference Finals / NBA Finals. The furthest he ever got was the very first season he joined when he was the Suns. And they went all the way to, I believe, the conference finals, and they lost. So
everyone starts
I would love to see Corey go from having a not so good season to get into the conference finals. I would love to see that.
That'll do it for halftime. We send you back
Nothing against Sacramento. That's just my take on it. We've seen enough Sacramento. We've seen enough Orlando. You know, I like seeing new things, believe it or not. Obviously, I always want my team to win, but I love seeing different winners. You know, when it's always the same person winning over and over again, it makes people question. It makes people question what's going on. Is someone cheating, or is someone doing something that I am not like? So I love to see a new winner.
They've got Havlicek. Also, James out there.
No worries, man. The show goes on with or without, man. You all good. No worries.
James looking it over. 5 to shoot. The tray.
And Pippen is a rugged defender, has tremendous length, and that helps him cover a lot of ground.
Pass to Mikan. Kobe on the take.
Take Kobe. How you been feeling about this swap for Kevin Love, Corey? Like I said, like I was watching a little bit. I didn't get to watch a lot while I wasn't here, but I saw that you said Kevin Love is getting a lot of looks, but he's missing. So,
knowing exactly where his guys are at all
what
times.
Is he missing everything, or has he been making shots but just missed more than he made?
Pippen, the pass to Mikan. Mullen against Havlicek. Mullen kicks to Love. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Deep from Pippen.
If you have anything you want to change, let me know before this game ends.
4 rebounds in this game.
Because if the game ends and then you hit me up, I'm not going to do it.
Haven't we seen that a few times?
Well, let's fact check that. 1 for 5.
Guys, I mean,
still not good.
Has got to have
that's not good at all.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly.
Oh my goodness, Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdown.
Score is 36-28.
Ridiculous.
Sacramento Kings with the lead over the LA Clippers. 5 minutes left in this third quarter.
Now by 8. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Mullen. LeBron left side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 16 points for LeBron.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around at the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Kevin, back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pippen with it. No scoring in this one. Eichen passes to Kobe. Pippen outside. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. James outside. Bennett the pass to James. Outside, Pierce. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Abdul-Jabbar for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Los Angeles. Sacramento also making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Havlicek. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1. Jokic is 3rd.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves.
I forgot. If I haven't announced already, I forgot to announce it in the doggone thing today, the chat.
It's Pippen on the
every series will be a best of 3. I forgot to mention that. So the first person to win 2 games, I completely forgot to mention that. I apologize. I was going to text it in the little thread I had this morning about the playoff bracket and how it's going to work. Like, obviously, like with best of 7, best of 3, best of 5, or game 1, or one game, I mean. So it will be a best of 3 for every round.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Sacramento.
I know we're not used to that for every round, but that's what it's going to be.
Down hard and nasty.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Shoots from the elbow. Out that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Kobe. Outside, SGA. It's Pierce on the wing, defended by Bryant. Right block shot, James wide open, bangs home the trifecta. James has got 19 points.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Yeah, Kobe's actually playing very well.
Surveying the floor. Outside, Kobe. Pippen for 3. Rebound by the Kings.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pippen kicks to Bryant. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Kobe's got 14 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team...
I don't know, Corey. I just feel like...
Robinson a screen on Pippen.
I feel like... I'm going to be honest with you. I know you don't care about that, but I'm going to tell you how I honestly feel about the situation.
Eiken's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's either 2 things. It's either you really have bad luck or you don't put good teams together. It's just that simple. Like, I can tell you right now, like, if you look at Uncle Marlon's team, every year it's the same thing. He has a lot of two-ways. That's his go-to. He just has a lot of guys that can play defense and shoot. If they can't shoot, they're primary defenders. And he always has like one or two guys that are dominant scorers. That's how Unc operates. My dad, he always has 4 dominant bigs, traditional point guards, and he always has 2 shooters and either 2 locks or just all-around type of guy, 2 all-around type of guy. So it's like, I could go down everybody's team. Like, I could go down me and Isaiah's team. But the point is, every team has some form of structure, right? With your team, it's like there's structure, but then there's gaps that need to be filled. It's like a mixture of structure, but then it's like idioticness. And I'm not talking about from you, I'm talking about from the players you pick, right? So like the structure would be like guys like Magic Johnson, George Mikan, Scottie Pippen. Those guys are guys that, you know, they can play for anybody. The wild cards are the guys like Carmelo, Vince Carter. Like, you have guys that you get that are, you get them because they're your favorite players. But it does not work like that. And it's not your fault. It's the game. That's just the way it is. Like, I done did everything I could. Like, I didn't mess with sliders. We have had our times where we did tendencies. Like, I can't do nothing about Stephen Curry shooting 15 shots and only making 5 of them. What am I supposed to do about that? Because everybody knows what'll happen if I turn up 3-point success. Stephen Curry will never miss. He will never miss. Ray Allen will never miss. Like, Klay Thompson will never miss. Dirk Nowitzki, Larry Bird. Shooters are never going to miss. So I can't do nothing about that. And in the real world, everybody don't make every shot. So, like I said, if you ask me, yeah, it is bad luck, but at the same time, I don't necessarily believe in bad luck. Like, I don't see things as like, oh, you just got bad luck. No, like, you put yourself in that position. Like, it's not bad luck. What you got is what you got. And what you got is because of you. So, like I said, I'm not trying to be like harsh or anything. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I believe the team just isn't put together well. Like, when I first drafted my team, I didn't think we were put together well. But then I started to notice, I mean, I did purposely draft shooters because I wanted to be able to knock shots down. But when we play games, you notice my team, I believe my team is the best shooting team in the whole thing. Everybody on my team pretty much can shoot, except guys like Dwight Howard, obviously, and Grant Hill. But everybody else are all shooters. So we win a lot of games because if you go try to stop one shooter, we got another one, we got another one, we got another one. Like, we have a set system. With your team, I just feel like it's a lot of discrepancy because you got guys like Kobe and Melo who are wild cards. And it's, like I said, it's not your fault. I believe you have a good team. I just don't think they are put together well. Like, you can't afford to have Dolph Schayes and Magic Johnson coming off the bench as your 2 bigs. Or even before I thought of the idea of putting Magic at the 4, even Stoudemire and Schayes, or Jokic and Schayes, or freaking DeMarcus Cousins and Jokic. Because you don't have any rim protection. That's why guys be scoring in the paint. It's not enough rim protection. So you got a team that don't have a a great rim protector except George Mikan. George Mikan is the only rim protector you have. Nobody else can rim protect. Then you also have guys that are wild cards in Kobe Bryant and Melo. Then you have a guy like Magic Johnson who should be great, but if he can't find nothing, he has to end up taking a dumb shot. Like, it's a lot of things. And I feel the same way about the Hornets. That's exactly how I feel about the Hornets. That's why I always said in the streams, I feel like the Hornets were the worst team, and then the Clippers were the second worst team. Because the players are good. It's just the way it's put together and the way of the game. The way of the game more than anything. The way of the game will ruin any team.
Unselfishly making that extra
I don't understand that. It's nothing I can do about that. Like I said, I have Stephen Curry and the guy shooting 15 shots only making 5 of them. What that doesn't make any sense. It's Stephen Curry. So, you know, and then the same thing with like Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant, yes, is the most inefficient player of all time, but it's only because he had to be. Well, he chose to be. So, you know, you could say like he should be inefficient, but it's Kobe Bryant. The dude is a scorer. The man's had multiple 40-point games, 50-point games, 30-point games. They may not all look pretty, but he scored. So, I mean, it's tough, man. It's tough. I don't want to keep going on and on about it, but it's tough, man. I just feel like the team isn't put together well. Like at draft night, I just don't think. That's why it's important to get those last 5 players, because you need backups just in case you have screwovers. So, yeah, man. I'd say it's bad luck every year. I could be number 1 in Sim, but as soon as you watch, be straight dog. Yeah, I mean, that is true. That is true.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
I don't know, man. Like, I want to see your team win, just like I want to see the Hornets win. Like, yeah, do I want to see my team win it all in the end, no matter what? Yes. But at the end of the day, that's just not the case.
From these guys really pushed the ball, and I think in doing
even
so,
when we first started, and I was the Suns, we couldn't win. And I had the best defensive team. Yeah, but now you have to ask the question.
When you look at the huge impact he had,
I remember that.
Monster game for LeBron.
Vince Carter had got hurt, and then somebody else got hurt right after that. I don't remember who it was. I think you had Shea. Because wasn't Shea the one, he had hit like a half-court shot for y'all to win the game that season? If I'm not mistaken.
Against Mullen.
Like, your best team is that team that had Vince Carter, Scottie Pippen, and I think y'all point guard was Shea, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. That team, yes, that is the best team you put together in the sense of like winning games. Absolutely. But I don't know, man. Because just like when you had the best defensive team, like, you had Michael Ray Richardson, Scottie Pippen, Josh Smith. Like, those are all guys that are great defenders, yes, but we need a scorer. That's why I say it's always like a gap that needs to be filled. All right, Kobe Bryant with 16 points, going 8 for 10. He had a great game. Eddie Jones, 2 for 2 with 6 points, blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading nobody that got single digits, but yeah, man, like, Scottie Pippen 0 for 5, Melo 0 for 4. Magic Johnson, 2 for 5. Kevin Love, 2 for 7, 1 for 6 from the 3. Like, you only had like 5 guys that played well. Like, that's not on you, but that's just an issue. All right, LeBron James with 25 points, 12 for 19 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3. Bob Pettit with 12 points, 5 for 5 from the field. And then everybody else just played a role. Shea Gilgeous went 1 for 5 from the field. only with 2 points. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, let's get this next one started. Hey, I'm really rooting for y'all in this game. I definitely don't want to see y'all get swept. Is it gonna happen? Maybe, but no, I don't want to see that. If y'all get swept, I'm starting the next series right after this. Only if y'all get swept.
And get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Kevin Love. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. And for the Kings, we've got LeBron James. And it's Havlicek in at the 2 guard. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus.
I have hope.
For both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Love. Bryant outside. Now here's Jones. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Called in by the Kings.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
James passes to Pettit. It's stolen by Love. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Love, a screen on James. Pass to Love. Back to Pippen. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Micah, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's Kirilenko, defended by Jones. On defense, Los Angeles.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Yeah, man, look, you never know, bro, especially with this game. Like, it's so wish-washy. Like, one game, one team will play phenomenal, the other team will play terrible, and then the team that played terrible the next game will play phenomenal, and the team that was going crazy the first game will play absolutely terrible. So it's like, I have hope. If y'all can slow LeBron down, because I've already told someone this. LeBron is the heart and soul. He's the heart of the Sacramento Kings. If you rip out the heart, they will go pale. They are, I'm not saying they are absolutely nothing, but if you take out LeBron,
the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs.
That Sacramento team is going to crumble. Just my opinion. That's what I believe. Because when you look at the end of the game, who's always at the top? LeBron James. Everybody else after him, there may be one guy that has like 12 points, maybe 10, 15. That's it. So you eliminate those 20 points,
and the shooter had very little space on that,
then you win.
I'm sure they'll think twice about
shooting
against him next time.
The only way to beat this Sacramento team, you got to eliminate LeBron. You eliminate LeBron, you got a chance. That's just how it goes.
Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Pippen, pass to Jones. Now Love. Back to Jones. Here's Pippen. Off target from three-point range. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Havlicek passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to Carter. Pass to Pierce. Stolen by Bryant. On the wing, Jones. Stolen by Carter. Over Jones. Good as the jump shot falls.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Pippen, pass to Love. Back to Pippen. Here's Mullen, pass to Love. Here's Pippen, 5 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. Mutombo with the rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Bryant, the pass to Pippen. There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Pass to Love. Now Bryant. No good. That would have tied it.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo. And that one is stuffed right through.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Pierce. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Mikan. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. He's checked by Carter. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Mullen, pass to Bryant. Up and over Carter. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like.
Oh, by the way, this isn't for this game or any team in particular. But if anybody is losing in any game and it's like a bad game, like let's say somebody's up 20 with like 3 minutes left in the fourth. If you would like that game to be conceded, because these stats and stuff like that, they don't mean anything. If you would like the game to be conceded, let me know. Like I can just end it. You don't have to watch like unnecessary games. So like I said, that's not for this game or any team in particular. That's just for the playoffs, period. If the game is bad and you don't like what you're seeing and you just want it to be done, or you just simply give up, let it be known, and I will concede it.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Anthony, also Johnson out there, and it's Shays in at the 5 down low. The shot by James, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
Here's Shays. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Carter on the wing. They set a pick. Tipped away. And here's James. James drives the lane. And it's James with the jam.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
Pass to Anthony. And he hits the jumper.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Abdul-Jabbar passes to James. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9. Pass to Anthony. Into the lane. And Anthony slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pettit, good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Johnson with it. No points so far. Deflected. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pettit. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Anthony outside. They set the pick. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Anthony's got 6 points.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James. Rebounded by Johnson. Clippers trail by 10. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Guys, back to you.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you. And he can't hit the second. Richard, the league taking some steps to prevent flopping. What's the criteria for what crosses the line?
It's called STEM. It's an acronym for secondary, theatrical, exaggerated movements. Yes, that's a real term. It's kind of a limited definition, and it basically says, don't be an idiot.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. No luck on that one. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Wade. Yet to see a basket. And there's the lob. Here's Pierce. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
1:52 left to play in the half. And it's Love missing. The Kings lead by 11. Screen by Robinson to the paint. And a Big finish by Robinson.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And down it goes. 2 points.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Back to Wade. Anthony outside. Pass to Wade. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. There's a screen. To the inside. And it's rejected. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
And he's good on the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Over to the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pierce. Covered by Bryant. Got a piece of it. Pass to Wade. Here's Love. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. We'll be back in a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight?
I'll tell you one thing. They're going to keep going inside until the defense proves it can slow them down.
Shaq, why are you crying? And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Checking out Los Angeles. I've hung with these guys.
You want to continue?
They're better than people think.
I don't want you to concede and you regret it.
We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Clippers trail by 14. They've got James, and it's Carter in at the 3. That's Doug Christie's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Love. Pass to Mikan. 6 on the shot clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here is James. Defended by Pippen. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You can't afford to leave anyone open on LeBron James' team because you know what? He has proven he will find them.
Bryant against Carter. Pass to Mullen. And here's Love. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Inside. Ball stolen. Carter, the pass to Pippen.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Pippen. Chalk up 2 there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Pettit passes to James. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Love for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. The Kings lead by 14. Havlicek passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Here's Pierce. Lets the 3 fly. Love grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The drive by Pippen. Here's Mullen. Gets the 3 to fall.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Here's Havlicek. No points yet. To the middle. Here's Pettit. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Mikan. Bryant outside. It's stolen by James. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Johnson, he's checked in for Love. Inside, here's Mikan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
James, outside. And James throws it down.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
Right side Johnson. Bryant outside. It's rebounded by Pierce.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Mullen.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And that one is hammered home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, here's Johnson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. The Kings lead by 11. Kidd, the pass to Mourning. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. SGA, what a finish!
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Shays. On the wing, Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leader. Nikola Jokic is second. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
Both good from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Kidd. Sacramento passing it around. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. SGA knocks down a 3.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
There's a screen by Anthony. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Down low. Here's Shays. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. It's picked off. Here's Rice. And the Kings with another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's got.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for the Clippers, Anthony is out there with Johnson, and it's Jones in a shooting guard.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Pass to Pierce. Here's Gervin. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Jones. Gets the 3 ball to go.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on. Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Shays passes to Jones. Here's Shays. Pass to Wade. All alone. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you.
Oh, yes! Throw it down!
Oh! And that's creativity. Gilgeous-Alexander continues to amaze.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's nasty, Corey.
To the right side.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
To the inside. Bryant. Rebounded by Gervin.
I wish I had a solution for you, but I don't.
He takes it in. Here's Pierce. Another one falls for Sacramento.
I don't like seeing anybody's team just not play how they should. It's not only discouraging for the owner, but it's discouraging for the commissioner because it makes it seem like I'm at fault. I know I'm not, but like I don't like seeing it.
Not on target. Good defense there from SGA. Here's Durbin.
Nah.
SGA.
You ain't got to do all that.
6 to shoot. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul. A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's a completely new group for the Kings. And Los Angeles making a change here. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Back to James. It's stolen. Outside Johnson. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Kings lead by 12. James outside. Here's Bennett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Clippers trail by 15. Love, a screen on James. Up top, Bryant. Pass to Mikan. Outside Love. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And it's good.
Which one?
Down on the shot clock.
Like uncle or my dad?
On the quarter. James outside. Inside. Here's Bennett. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Nah, I haven't seen him in here.
Smart shoot. He will open up things for other teammates with the pick and roll.
On the wing, Bryant. James with a steal. Here's Havlicek. Now James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Havlicek. Oh, missed on the tray. Now here's Pippen. Here's Love. Here's Mikan. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Sacramento leading by 15. James outside.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
All right, well, Corey has conceded the remainder of this game, so that's going to do it for this series. We are going to go ahead and just get this next series out of the way, which will be the Miami Heat versus the Charlotte Hornets.
Well, no doubt. These players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Olajuwon is out there with Garnett. Then there's Artest, and it's Durant, and it's Robertson, and at the point guard.
And the long strides along with the wingspan really help Tatum attack the rim.
Stockton against Robertson. Over Stockton. Garnett inside. And there it is for him.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now, here's Stockton. Booker, with no one around, drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Robertson outside. Outside Artest. Olajuwon kicks to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Robertson dishes to Olajuwon. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Stockton the bounce pass. The 3 from Tatum. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists tonight. Stockton against Hardaway. Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Hardaway passes to Unshell. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these Unseld jams. There's just so much power to his game.
Now here's Booker. His last outing with 20 points. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And here's Booker from the arc.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Yes, that goes in.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Bucket is good.
And this is what Tatum does best right now. Create space in the mid-range area and use that high release point to just shoot over the top of the D.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for the Hornets.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Yep, it counts.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
According to Isaiah, this is the correct lineup based off of what was done yesterday.
All 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
That gives them the lead. Leonard's got 5 now.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Here's Gilmore. Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Oh, that is scary. When he is barreling down the lane like that.
Scary for his opponents. Maybe fun for us, though.
That's a good point.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. We're hoping these new additions can help.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Kevin?
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Stockton. Following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain. Just 3 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Penny Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Butler. Ball is with the screen on Leonard. Butler against Leonard. Puts it up from 17. Butler, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for the Heat. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both. The Hornets trail. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
Pass to one zone. Now here's Allen. Outside Leonard. Here's Unseld. He's covered by Malone. Good ball movement here by Miami. They get it back. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Allen. Pulls up. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And that's now 6 points for Allen. Allen against Edwards. Malone, a screen on Allen. Edwards fires from way outside. Off target from three-point range. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat out front, up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great.
Wow, clear the way for KG.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Doncic against Hardaway. Now, here's Doncic. He right on him. And it's Miami with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Allen outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Allen's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting.
That's as good as it gets.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Ray Allen is on the wing. Edwards defending.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. The Heat leading by 4. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Poked away. Garnett with the steal. Butler against Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Malone.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Edwards. Five on the clock. Baseline J on the way. It's hauled in by the Heat. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And probably expected to win that game, and maybe that caused them to come out a little flat, just a bit of complacency.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Hornets trail by 4, driving to the basket. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Heat. O'Neal's checked in for Elijah. Kevin Durant comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Robertson in for Hardaway.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Edwards, a screen on Robertson. Doncic against Robertson. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Off with the layup. KD passes to Robertson. Over Edwards. Robertson's shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Durant kicks to Shaq. Pass to Garnett. Down low. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. And there's Butler with the flush.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism.
Now Robertson. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Look, Charlotte again missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Now here's Robertson. Back to Durant. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Chamberlain. Over Durant. Charlotte again missing. Miami leading by 7. Gilmore grabs the miss. It's stolen by Garnett.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. In the corner, Tatum with it. To the middle, here's Gilmore. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, how about the angle on that pass? Tatum has the skill to be a terrific playmaker.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Jacks up a three. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 assists in the game. Stockton outside. Pass to Gilmore. Inside. Hook flush by Tatum.
Oh, the young swingman showing off his hops there. Tatum just powered that one down.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Robertson outside. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so it's the Miami Heat. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight?
The difference in field goal percentage is crazy. They're getting exactly what they want out there.
Yeah, even if adjustments are made. How does that... And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Look here now, Charlotte. You can think you know your team.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Durant is out there with Garnett. Then there's Robertson. Then it's Artest. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5 down low.
And it's going to take a little time, but Tatum has the tools to be one of the best scorers in our league.
Pass to Robertson. Outside for KD. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
And Garnett with the slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Pass to Artest. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Shoots from the baseline, and then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Smart play there by Durant. Uses the pick and roll to break up the defense and create one for his team.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Stockton against Hardaway. Allen outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And he's good on the second.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots every day, perfecting his craft.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Edwards passes to Butler. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Malone misses.
Well, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Shaq passes to Allen. Here's Unseld. Hardaway from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got 5.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Doncic against Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And Doncic, so crafty as a player, remarkable at finding different ways to get these calls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
That free throw good from Doncic. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
All free throws good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Outside Leonard. Butler with the steal. pass to Doncic. And here's Malone. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard with the steal. Here's Hardaway. Got a piece of it.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now here's Edwards. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Here's Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night. The Heat leading by 14. Allen outside. Pass to Shaq. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And when Allen catches fire, it is a sight to see because it seems like the guy just can't miss.
Here's Doncic. And he lobs it up towards the rim. Leonard with the ball. Butler covering. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
1:36 left to play in the 3rd. Takes a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Hardaway. 5 points in the game. Over Doncic. Hardaway, no good. Hornets trail by 16. Outside Edwards. Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Pass to Allen from outside the arc. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Edwards. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount.
And so it's Miami. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Wallace. Doncic out there with Edwards. And it's Malone. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Pass to Edwards. On the wing, it's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Hardaway passes to Olajuwon.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Up top, Doncic. Garnett with the block. Edwards against Hardaway. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Leonard with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
Substitution on the court.
Hornets trail by 19. And Booker kicks to Stockton. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
For Miami, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Garnett. Here's Leonard. And that one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 21.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside Tatum. Chamberlain with a screen on KD. High post Chamberlain. Pocket 4. Pass to Booker. And Booker throws it down.
Yeah, absorbing some contact. Booker with great body control.
Outside Durant. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
Over the course of his career, Booker has come a long way, truly developing his playmaking.
It's deflected. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Gilmore. Tatum deciding where to go with it. They get the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do. Pass to Durant. The 3, that's good. And Robertson with the assist.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the inside. Here's Tatum. Good work defensively by KD.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to Robertson. Now Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 21.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Tatum. Durant with the steal. Now Robertson. He's defended by Stockton. Outside Leonard. Down low. Here's Garnett. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. time now to present our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And so Stockton will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Gilmore. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Robertson with it. Chamberlain picks him up.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Both good from the line that time. And here are the Hornets now. Pass to Chamberlain. Chamberlain a screen to end the run. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
At the line for Charlotte, Wilt Chamberlain. One shot.
And that one misses. The Heat leading by 23. Garnett finds KD. And here is Robertson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
1:53 left in the fourth. Nailed from three-point land. Miami leading by 22. Robertson passes to KD.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Hornets on defense now. KD with it. 6 to shoot. Fires the three.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it will go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Shot clock at 6. From deep, Robertson.
Superb defense from Stockton. Good at just staying with shooters and making things difficult. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Here's Robertson. Leonard with no one around. No good on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
They grabbed their own miss. No good there. The Heat on offense. Pass to KD. Robertson outside. Check his screen on Stockton. Shot from the wing. Robertson's shot is off. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean,
Who say does that start? And coach, that long off season is over. The NBA is back. How happy are you to hear those words?
You have no idea. I've been waiting a long time for tonight, a game that counts. How great is this?
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. There's the triple. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Durant, the pass to Garnett. Miami moving it around. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tipped. Here's Robertson. Tips it up.
Nice pass inside. Making things easy for him now.
Outside Booker. Pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's Miami with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant looking around. Here's our test. Booker defending. 4 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And Robertson gets it to go.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Here's Garnett. After Charlotte's 3-pointer on the other end. And that one's good by Durant.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Durant. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 8 points. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
Two premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Allen finds Hardaway. Back to Allen. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
First team foul.
Miami on D. Booker no good. And Allen gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Allen's got his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Down low. Tatum passes to Gilmore. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Stockton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Hardaway with it. He's scoreless. Allen outside. Now Hardaway. The three is up. Let's go with a three. Allen can't get it to go. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Stockton pass to Booker. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Shot's good by Stockton.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you, Brian.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A new lineup here for Charlotte. And the Miami Heat legend with us tonight, Mr. D-Wade.
He was a big part of 2 separate championship runs for the franchise. Talk about a guy who led by example.
Here's Malone. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Whoa, not known for showing off. Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Here's Doncic. The Heat making their last shot. We've got 1:28 left in the first. Just 5 on the clock. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebound Miami. Leonard outside. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Leonard. Wallace pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Edwards, the pass to Doncic. Back to Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
30 seconds left in the first quarter here. And stolen by Edwards. Pass to Doncic. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Now here's Hardaway. No made baskets yet. To the middle. From 8 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. We're all tied up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Jimmy Butler, Anthony Edwards out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Malone in at the 4. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
And here's Charlotte now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Edwards. It's good! Edwards! What strength!
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Olajuwon. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. So the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams. Thank you very much for that report. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Artest. Here's Olajuwon. Just 4 to shoot. Blocked! Doncic against Hardaway. Edwards, a pass to Wallace. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Edwards against Allen. Pass to Malone. Yep, that one's good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
Here's Artest. Back to Hardaway. There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Unseld, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And here's Edwards outside, on target from range. Edwards has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Allen can't get it to go.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside Edwards. For 3. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Heat trail by 3. Down low. Unseld. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Yeah, look at me.
There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Stand while they're cobbling together an offense. The Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
That one's off.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. For Miami, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Outside Durant. Puts it up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Pass to Doncic. Luka on the attack. Heat trail by 4. Here's Garnett. Outside Durant. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close range look.
From deep, here's Doncic. Kept alive. Outside for Booker. Inside. Here's Gilmore. And he jams it home with authority.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And he sinks the second. Hornets leading by 3. Outside Booker. Pass to Chamberlain. A minute 20 left in the first half of this one. Here's Gilmore. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Garnett. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Tatum against Durant. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside Tatum. Jason Tatum! He's a sharpshooter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Leonard passes to O'Neal. Back to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And there's the screen. Tatum passes to Chamberlain. There's the block. From deep three-point land. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top, up by 2. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game, fellas, what are the games you're most looking forward to?
I always want to see the best players in the league scrapping and clawing, like when it was me against Hakeem or MJ or Tim.
So now, looking at Charlotte, they got themselves in a close battle.
Well, they've been the more physical team, and we've seen that on the glass as well as all the other areas, guys.
Yeah, this team is built to rebound. Glad you could join us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Miami trailing. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Robertson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Olajuwon. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Olajuwon's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
From 12 feet, Chamberlain, no good. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Guys, back to you.
He's come a long way. All right, Allie, thank you. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Durant with it. Picked up by Tatum. And Durant gets it to go.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Outside Tatum. From downtown. Charlotte, no good that time either.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Olajuwon passes to Garnett. On the wing, Durant. From deep. Durant with another miss. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Pass to Artest. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Here's Tatum to snap the cold streak. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
19-footer. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet move.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Some changes for Charlotte. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Charlotte, 4th.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. O'Neal passes to Hardaway. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. For 3, Allen. Leonard for 3. The shot no good. And it's Edwards with the ball for Charlotte. Over Allen. Edwards can't hit. Miami has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Leonard passes to Unseld. And here's Hardaway. Still no points. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Miami, no good that time either.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
Pass to Unseld. Allen outside. The 3 is up. Hits a 3-pointer. Allen's got 11 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for Miami.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Pass to Leonard from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Edwards for 3, rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Edwards. .149 left to play in the third.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Heat trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Doncic.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
Edwards against Allen. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Allen defending. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Miami trailing. Here's Hardaway. And here's Leonard. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Edwards against Allen. To the paint. And stolen by Leonard. Outside Hardaway. 35 seconds left in the third. Leonard passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's the pick. Inside. Oh, deflected.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Malone. Now here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Edwards. He does not get the second one.
Well, they're up 1. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
3/4 of play and a close one here. It's the Hornets up by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Edwards. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Hardaway, the pass to Garnett. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Charlotte has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Allen against Edwards. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. A nice shot by Doncic.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Down low. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Some changes for Charlotte. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Hardaway, the pass to Allen. The three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Booker. And he lobs it up top. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Unseld. And Booker pulls it down. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They set the screen. Stockton, pass to Chamberlain. Tips. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They get the rebound.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it. Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
On the wing, Tatum from behind the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, after draining 3 triples in the first half, he doesn't have any in the second half. I know he's disappointed, but he needs to remain aggressive.
Pass to Tatum. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Leonard outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Pass to Durant. The 3-ball from deep. Durant.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Booker. Tatum looking it over. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Booker. It's stolen by Leonard. Goes up. Both hands there for a little extra.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Outside Booker. Lets it fly from 18. Oh, no good. Miami's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Cashes in from 18.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Jason Tatum. Oh, the stuff.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yeah, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And stolen by Leonard. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did it ever work.
Tatum against Durant. Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Active on the glass there. Second chance points.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. The steal. On the wing, Tatum. Let's loose for 3. And he nails it.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Leonard fires. The 3 is in.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker, beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is pure. Booker.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Tatum against Durant. For 3. Leonard! And the 3 misses. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And that's an intentional foul. first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along.
So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams indoors. Each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
So with Leonard on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Robertson is out there with Artest. Then it's Garnett. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Durant in at the 3. Now Robertson, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Olajuwon finds Garnett. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And it's going to take a little time, but Tatum has the tools to be one of the best scorers in our league.
Olajuwon with a screen on Stockton. Robertson's shot is off.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Outside Tatum. Doncic with a screen on KD. Takes the 3. Tatum no good. Tatum's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Knocks it loose. Doncic with the steal. Stockton passes to Tatum. That shot missing. Durant with some nice D. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation doors. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Offensive rebound. Olajuwon hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here's Doncic, and stolen by Olajuwon. Olajuwon with a screen on Doncic. And it's Artest missing. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's blocked. Doncic against Artest. From 12 feet out. And it's Doncic missing. Miami's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And stolen by Chamberlain. On the wing, Stockton. Covered by Robertson. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Heat.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot. And most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Leonard against Tatum. Outside for Stockton. Doncic outside. To the inside. O'Neal with the steal. Here's the break. Allen with it. Picked up by Stockton.
Hey, guys, I'm starting to be concerned that the rim ain't going to survive some of these unselled games. There's just so much power to his game.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now here's Hardaway. Leonard with no one around. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Doncic outside. Stockton kicks to Doncic. Pass to Gilmore. 6 to shoot. Outside Tatum. They get it again. And here's Stockton. Allen defending. Stockton can't get it to go. The Heat with the lead. Now here's Hardaway. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Allen. And here's Shaq. And that one is off. Nice D from Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Tatum against Leonard. Here's Gilmore. Stockton looking around. Three-pointer. Excellent D there from Allen.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Hornets on defense now. Trailing by 2. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Edwards. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, that is a stone-cold three by the Ant-Man.
Leonard against Butler. There's the screen. Launches it. Booker pulls it in.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the shot is long. Miami's on 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Allen against Edwards. Outside Butler from past the arc, and another three for Charlotte.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out front, leading by just 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hardaway. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Garnett. Then there's Allen. And it's Olajuwon in at the center, filling out the middle. Now here's Wallace. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lob pass to Garnett. Butler with the steal. Edwards with it. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elbow shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olajuwon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Allen passes to Leonard. Olajuwon with a screen for Leonard. A three-pointer is right on target. Leonard's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Heat. Outside Butler. Pass to Malone. Booker outside. And Devin Booker in the paint.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Heat making a switch here. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Now, Booker, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Enzo. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Olajuwon's shot is good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
They push it up 4-on-3. It's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Booker. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender. Has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Tatum. Inside, Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Robertson. Nothing on the board. And here's Stockton. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gilmore.
The selflessness of Luka Doncic on display. He loves getting his teammates involved.
Here's Garnett, and it's blocked. Doncic looking it over, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one? And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I'll tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Stockton outside. Pass to Tatum. Chamberlain with a screen on KD. Puts it up from 12. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Durant for 3. Good on the triple. Durant's got 6.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Stockton dishes to Doncic. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here's Kawhi Leonard on the attack.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Stockton the pass to Doncic. It's tipped. Hornets trail by 6. 6 on the shot clock. Well, Hornets need to get a shot off here.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
Here's Gilmore, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Pass to Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
And you can just see the defender just way too slow. And he got burnt there for the layup. That's where speed can kill.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is at Banks Alley. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
You got a game within the game. These two guys are trading.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The Heat leading by 6. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Stockton. Tatum out there with Chamberlain. And it's Gilmore in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Spins. Tatum, that's for 2. Can't convert off the spin. Heat shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Durant, and he gets it to go. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
But Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
There's the pick to the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Durant, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Doncic outside. Whoa! Strong finish by Doncic.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Look at Jason Tatum here. Great showing for him last season. Last season, 27 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Robertson against Stockton. Robertson is double. Garnett, and Garnett slams it home.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Stockton against Robertson. Stockton kicks to Tatum. Doncic left side. Over our test. And it's Doncic missing. Miami leading by 8. Pass to our test. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And then Durant with the jam.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards. And, of course, Jason Tatum.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Here's Edwards. What a shot by Edwards.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And Booker kicks to Edwards. Pass to Wallace. Butler against Leonard. Down low. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Leonard. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead. And so Booker will bring it up for the Hornets. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
To the middle. Here's Unseld. No good that time. Nice D from Malone. Booker the pass to Butler. And the 3 off target.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Leonard so dangerous from deep.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Allen kicks to Hardaway. Back to Allen. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Hornets trail by 16. Booker looking around. Inside, and the jam by Wallace.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Now Hardaway. Pass to Allen. Now Leonard. Defended by Butler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a quick look at how things have been since the All-Star break. Checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Heat.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
And the first one at the line is good.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Anthony Edwards. He's coming off an excellent season. He put up about 27 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
Wallace with the screen on Allen. On the wing, Booker. Outside, Butler. Pass to Malone. And here's Edwards from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And he nails the third. Here's Hardaway. .119 left in the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Heat. Hornets trail by 14. On the wing, Booker. Back to Edwards. Outside, Butler. Here's the 3. And the Hornets miss again. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Unzel. Out to Hardaway. From deep. Rebound by Wallace.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And that one's good by Butler.
I think defensively, you're thinking you have to play Butler to drive it, right? So he senses that and pulls up on a dime.
Hardaway against Booker. O'Neal on the wing. Clock at 6. Leonard, that's for 2. A rare miss for him. Now here's Edwards. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And so it's Miami up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Peyton on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Garnett. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Olajuwon. And it's Allen in at the 2. And here's Leonard from 3.
You really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
On the wing, Malone. And it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Hardaway. Miami needs to get a shot off. Launches a 3. Allen shot is off.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Booker finds Butler. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can see Jimmy Butler moving without the basketball, getting into his shot window, and that's a nice catch and shoot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Tatum, that's for two. Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by the Heat. Olajuwon's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Allen. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Pass to Gilmore. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go with the three. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 11 rebounds in the game. Now Hardaway shoots over Stockton. Hornets with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Doncic from the arc. Another shot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gilmore.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Offensive rebound, Gilmore. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls, and the Heat with some changes. Both shots good from the strike. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Leonard. Back to Robertson. Heat moving the ball around. Leonard against Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Leonard against Doncic. And stolen by Leonard. Now Garnett. And stolen by Tatum. Robertson with the steal. Good. Lays it right in there.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Doncic against Leonard. Stockton outside. Jacks up a 3. And it misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The shot from 20. 2 points. That one goes.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
Now Doncic. And the slam by Doncic.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
At the line for the Heat, Shaquille O'Neal taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Over 7 feet, big,
quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And he sinks the second. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Hornets, trailing by 13. Leonard against Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Outside Durant. The long shot, no good.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them, it was the efficiency with which he did it.
Can't get it to go. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robertson with the steal. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,